Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our coaching and pause session. We'll just quickly go room and just introduce you to our educators.
Hi, I'm Kenny.
Okay, know what you do. Know what you do. Full-time, your job.
Oh, yeah. I'm an educator as well. But I'm always in the Cantonese course. I'm doing a more local club culture development.
And then we have.
Hello, I'm Gloria, and I used to coach the club side, senior side, and one of the part-time coach for the union, and mostly focus the NAG girl side.
Hi, Kevin. I'm not sure what I do, but yeah, I'm working with one of the clubs actually and doing their youth coaching.
I think most of you know me, just in case you don't. My name's Steve Jones, so I look after the coach education side of the rugby union and have coached pretty much everything from the under-5s up to Scrum. So good ideas. Hopefully we'll have a few ideas and have been having to coach in these groups before. So tonight, speaking to you, we've mostly got coaches at under 10 down. So I'll let you guys know that. So I suppose my main thoughts for tonight, probably from what I've seen, if you're doing under 8 and down, for me personally, if you can, I would work those groups of 4 as 3 kids with 1 coach if you can. I find that probably easier. Once you hit under 9 up, I would probably work 4 players to 1 coach. So we're going to mostly show those, but we will show some. Just quick, give me a quick wave. Does anyone need warm-up stuff, or are we okay with warm-ups?
I think we're okay.
I think warm-ups are fine. Just basically, it's all your usual things. So what we'll do, we'll then go on, we'll look at evasion, we'll look at them passing, we'll do tackle, ruck, and scrum. If at any point you have questions, please feel free to ask or put them in the chat. And at the end, we'll try and have 10 minutes if there's anything else that you want, really. Does that sound good to everyone? So I'll kick off with a little bit of evasion warm-up, a few things I like, I've been doing recently. So, really simple one. It's going to make, can we open that? Obviously, we all love a relay race, but when you're in groups of 4, they're miles apart. It's quite hard to race. So one thing I find works really well is getting the kids back into it, because I get my line behind here, please, players. Line 3. I'll use my watch. What I've started doing, rather than them race against another team, is actually just to race themselves. So, Gloria, what you do, you've got a side step, put on the outside, side step, sprint back, and I'm going to be timing you. You ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Good, and then sprint back, sprint back, sprint back. And Gloria got 4 seconds. Kenny, do you want to see if you can beat Gloria? Ready, go. And sprint back, sprint back. Kenny got 3 seconds. Can anyone beat Kenny? Let's see if Kevin can beat Kenny. Ready, go. And you cheated. Kevin's foot wasn't on the outside, so cheated. So, and then, so you can get them to have internal competition, or next time Gloria goes, she's going to try and beat it. That's really good for the non-contact age groups. For the contact age groups, get them used to being down low again. What I like this time, Gloria, you have to touch every cone with the ball and sprint back. Ready, go. Good, so every cone with the ball and sprint back. Kenny, give that a go. Ready, Kenny, you're going to go. See if you can beat 5 seconds. Gloria got 5 seconds. And sprint back, sprint back, sprint back. Not bad. So it's obviously that one I like with the contact age groups, because it's getting them back down low and moving, which they obviously have it.
Not sure which way we're going to do it. We'll do it this way. So Steve, we go to 1 Steve. So this is good to be the coach, or for some of the older groups, say a player. This is basic. So I'm going to pass you the ball. As I pass you the ball, I'm going to charge at you. Put a hand out. You've got to step in the hand is. Step in the direction the hand is. I'll take the ball off. Ready? Good. All right. Good. Good. And let's advance it now, so we've got slightly different groups. So same thing, you've got to support them to get pass on penny. Okay, so that if penny goes this way inside, what side you use? Good. And on. Let's get into a bit of a game. Super, so only Steve can score on that cone or that cone. He doesn't have to go directly there. We'll encourage him to step. I've got to get a two-hand touch. Ready? Come. Yeah, good. Good. Come. Good. Yeah, it's good. I'll go to Steve. We get the idea. Players passing, you can narrow it down if they can't pass that far, or I would possibly go behind me here on the coach now, because they can't pass that far, but we still need to stay. So we just, coach can be involved at the same time.
Everyone happy with that? Just a few little ideas for evasions? Anyone? You can wait if you would like another one, but good. That's great. Just a couple of simple ideas. Great. Anyway, just.
I will do the and try to start the progression for the kids. So just this one is that. This is the one. Okay, so I'm follow data. So we will do the simple catch and pass. So once they pass, so and this one silent. Okay, so we do a quick one. Ready, go. So I see the convert, so I'm the winner. Okay, that's the idea. So then we will progress to give the kids more challenge. I will have to run down and up again. So they just only need to pass one.
So
And pass back.
are we passing back?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't pass back. Okay.
So more challenge now. Ready, go. So that's the idea for the progression. And if the kids doing good, we can give them more challenge. So now I will start on this side. Okay.
And even,
One up and one back.
and even if it's only one time, I'll say we're young and we're not very good passers. Badly.
But the U6, U7, this would be really good.
Oh. Oh, that's the idea. Anyone get the idea? Okay.
Right? Mind going. Okay. Passing technique. So I use this with trees or poles. Or if you don't have poles, I use an easy thing. Don't you look like a tree? No. Then, could you go over there? Sorry, over there. So you're going to pass the ball into me. That's my. And try and get your hands organised quickly and make a pass. Okay. Good. Good. And hold. Go wider. So now he's got to try and organise, get his hands around really quickly to get them on the pass. Good. Yeah, organise it. Good. And hold. Off the tree, then the bounces all separately, so the players have to reorganise their hands and quickly. We're doing everyone here, we're doing this as well from the order. can admit this does work to a certain degree. Yeah.
Hey Adam, can you put your thing on mute? It's disrupting the feed.
Okay, this side, blindfolded. Hey, Gloria's off to your left, Kenny's off to your right. I'm going to give Steve the ball. All he's concentrating is listening. So you'll need to talk and technique to get it to the right person. So we'll start with you.
Left, deep.
Good. Thanks, mate. Kenny.
Right.
Okay, good. Now you can move to different position. So call early.
Left, flat.
Oh, yes, Gus.
Right, deep.
Good. Well done. And take it off. That gives an idea. And obviously, the thing I always have to tell them is don't throw the ball back to the person that's already blindfolded. But otherwise, that's it. Final one there. So again, we have. Yep. Thank you, say that was like, and Gloria, thank you. Gloria used a variety of balls. These are coming in any direction on the ground around like you just got to get rid of them. You guys take the balls and just roll them back in. If I had any players that were a good distance apart, they could pass them back to those players and make a roll them into me. Ready? Go.
Go. I'm in contact.
And better hand hold just for 30 seconds or something, so they're just having to be active and organized.
So I do it again, so you finish with your one. Yeah, we'll
Yep.
do it that way. For particularly the non-contact now, I'm just going to show a really simple game, so I think we can just squeeze in. Get all in shot. It's just fit in camera. Obviously, guys, you'd probably play this in a larger area than I am at the moment. That'll fit in shot, right? So with the non-contact groups, again, if you've got enough so that the coach, stop. So the coach, so you can have one coach get three, so can I get my team of three, you're playing this way. And this will now combine the passing and evasion. This one really simple, just 3v1 against the coach. What that lets me do, it lets me give appropriate levels of opposition and really paint pictures for them, so as a coach I can say Kevin passes the ball. And I want Gloria to run, I might just really give her a nice big space she can run into. Or let's say Kenny's a little bit more experienced, he gets the ball, Kenny gets the ball and he wants to make a run, I might put him under more pressure than those experienced. So you're just playing the normal touch and pass game, but as a coach you can judge the pressure basically for each child. Or I might make it, Gloria might get the ball, and I might make a really obvious opportunity for a pass or run. You can size that me as well. I'll make I'll throw it in. So often I like to throw it in a bit sort of, and then like it really easy. So with the the non-contact age group, particularly first couple of sessions, that's quite useful. Then one that I've been playing with the older age groups, this brings passing, evasion, and decision making. So again, you play in a much larger area, but this will just take the picture. This now is you have 4 kids, so I'm the defender. Defender throws the ball in, and then so if Kevin gets touched with the ball, he can't score, but he can still play. If Gloria gets touched with the ball, she again can't score but can play, and then finally, if I manage to get Kenny, I win, because then no one can score. So we'll have a little go at some tactics for this game. Ready? I'll start by throwing in. I like, because they haven't played names, I like to get lots of high catching as well. So I like to do it, so I might go score. Oh, yeah, good success at that. And good score. Here we show. Then where it gets interesting, if the kids can, we'll get touch, I get touch 1, and now I get touch 2. Now we get oh, you got it away. I got there, Kenny Thanks, Gloria. Once there's been 2 touches, what might you want to do? Do you want to give it to Kenny? Right away, yeah. So now you might think about the territory. Ready, go. Touch one. Oh, touch 2, Johnny. Kevin can score now. Kevin can score.
Don't give it to me. Now! Oh.
Good. And you start to see then they start to have to maneuver the one player who can score into a position to score. That brings in their passing evasion, but some teamwork and decision making. You have one more as well.
Yeah, we'll give it a crack.
You want that?
As a box system might be for a little bit older, you could reduce it by taking some of the balls out of this. So just think about how you could make it more applicable to the really younger groups. Because you could, by just being more linear, I suppose. So, 2 attackers feed the defender in the middle. 4 balls. Balls picked up there, you score over there. Balls picked up here, score down this way, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? So if there's this younger, I might just have 2 balls. This ball here and that ball there, so they're only going in 2 directions. But these are older, naughtier children. That's how I go. Ready? Double, double, double. Go, 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 go. Score, score, score. Yeah, this ball, this ball, this ball, this ball. Get back here, back here, back here, back here. Playing that way, playing that way. Get last ball. You're playing that way, playing that way, playing that way, playing that way. Yeah, nice, then hold.
Anything from the show? Any questions? Anything? Everyone happy there? Enough sort of passing evasion games? Bring that together.
It looks good when you're doing it. I'm not so sure when the under 10 starts sorting it out. It will take some setting it up, but
that game where
Right.
we've got the partner here. 3v1 game I did will be a little. The first couple of goes will be messy, and then I've done it with you 10 so they actually get into it. Alan might know better with the girls, but yeah, we should be all right.
Yeah, what I would
That
say.
one would be hard.
Yes, it would be hard, but it's just a matter of persevering and allowing a little bit of rubbish and chaos
Yeah.
happen to start off with. So,
You said maybe that becomes 2 balls instead of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one change of direction to think about. Great. Okay. We'll move on to tackling, actually. So I'll just basically, what I'm going to do, I'll give you a tackle session I have done. I've done that twice now and it's gone quite well. And then these guys might jump in as and when, because when you want that. So obviously, what I'll do is I'll kick off with all the usual kind of warm-ups. I'll have them doing animal walks, I'll have them doing wrestles. So I think you're all fairly comfortable with those. Then what I like to do to get their pre-tackle back, so by pre-tackle, right, sorry, Kenny. What I'm talking about here is what we call the tracking and preparation stage of the tackle. So making sure that we're looking at the target, getting that footing close, and we get in the right position to make the tackle. So that'll be my first focus. And I'll do that with a game of 2v2. So we'll all have to play in this one. And we'll just stay in the a bit hard to see, but all we're the same colour. You get the idea. I've got to come forward a bit. Yeah, it's great. So the game of 2v2, it's just offload, but the rule is you guys can put pressure on us to make a mistake. So offload to grab touch. So Kenny has to grab me. Once Kenny's grabbed me, I'll grab me properly around the way, right, in a good tackle position. Then Kevin is then allowed to tap the ball. But he cannot just tap the ball without that free tackle. So someone has to get in the right place. Once I'm free tackled, I can try and get it away quickly before. So we're really focusing on getting them into good position to make tackles. And I'll probably play this in quite a small area. I'll start with that pretty non-stop game. So a real focus on foot close, cheek to cheek, and getting the boundary still. Once we've done that, one that I'm liking is feeling brave. Okay, to be tackled. Can you get that, Kevin? Oh, do this one. So Kevin's here, Kevin's here. This one really simple. We got this in the first. Kevin just stand still. Kenny drops to his belly. So you drop that. Sorry, Kenny, you're gonna drop down, jump up, make a tackle. So this now is just really getting them familiar again with that wrap stage. Really getting comfortable wrapping the legs and getting the head to the side. Really, Kevin. One more time. Wouldn't do this for too long. Just a couple of goes for each player. There you go. Back so they're just getting comfortable. Getting in close again, not being too far. Oh, another one that I've done that gets them comfortable being close. Gotta go, Kevin. Is Kenny. You might regret this. Kenny stands up. Kevin goes on his knees, cheek to cheek. We'll do it that way so everyone can see. Give him wrap his legs. Kenny, you've got to get away. Kevin, you hold on. Kenny, even when you fall down, keep trying to get away. Go. Kevin, keep your hand in his bum. Keep your head stuck to his legs. Go. Kenny, keep wiggling. Try and get away. Try and get away. Good, and break. So I do those two to remind them about falling and holding tight. So I'll really isolate that. Don't spend too long on it, but it's probably a couple of minutes on each. It's really, really useful to get that grip strength back.
I should have jumped in earlier. So just to regret, in terms of tracking, I think so if you can, no, you're fine. Kenny, okay? Kenny's your tracking Steve. So any direction Steve goes, so Steve comes forward, you keep that same space, Steve goes sideways, keep the same space, sideways, backwards, right, go. No, so we won't make that one. I mean, actually, we'll just do it a little bit quicker. Ready, go. So keep the feet moving the same. Yep, let's make it really obvious what the movements are. Yeah, good, yeah, and hold. So just to keep those feet movements to stay in position. And I'd most always say, Kenny, you need to be down a little bit more.
Then, probably just jumps around there. One, maybe if you're not, so some of these guys, they're kind of an order, but you can jump around a bit, see a problem. That's for example, if they're not tracking well, do that. The grip one I showed you is good. If you're having problems with the leg drive, there's one I really enjoy. Really simple as well. I'm going to, we'll make it square. Square is fine. Who's happy doing combat against each other?
Glory, great.
Good glory, Kenny. This one really good fun. If Kenny, you want to focus on leg drive, I've been doing this one. Oh no, actually no, it's for all three of you. Okay. So I would probably, sorry, I jumped ahead. I would do this before the grip one actually. So three guys, if I shout, I'm going to shout two names. You two come into the square. Person with the ball has to stay in the square. Person without the ball has to get them out. Now if I go, Gloria, Kenny, you come in the square, then I'll give ball, Kenny the ball. You've just got to try and stay in, you've got to get him out. You have to just find, you just find it, good, well done, Gloria. You have to tackle him, you just drive him out.
Okay.
So you'll know how we'll go, Kevin, Kenny, go. Stay in that square, Kevin, stay in that square. How can you stay in the square? Good. How can you get him out, Kenny? How do you get him out? Good. Well done. And we go, Gloria, Kevin, go. Very good. Try and stay in that square. Gloria, stay in that square. Stay in that square. Don't get up. One more go. Gloria, so you're going to stay strong. Try to stay in this square. Don't get pushed out. Make it a little bigger. Go one more time. We go, Gloria, Kenny, go. Gloria, stay in that square. Gloria, stay in that square. Good. Can you get? How you going to get her out, Kenny? How you going to get her out? Good. Then you can start asking. After a couple of goes now, I'll be asking them questions about what body positions work with their arms, so get them to identify the grip, the low body height, the leg drive, and you just start a question about the group. It's good fun as well, they enjoy it. Good. Now I'll do the grip one. Then two I've got the game. Really enjoy it and go again, jump in at any point. This is a nice size. Who wants that to go? You go, Gloria, you okay? So this one, you're going to move around the square, passing the ball to each other. Okay, like that. You're in the square, so you can go anywhere you like to keep passing the ball to each other. When I say go, so Ken, you have the ball, you have the score with Ken and Tony in front of you. You can't, pass kind of facing each other. They pass facing each other. When I say go, so go, then Kenny, Eileen, score on that one. One directly in front of you. Got the idea? Ready? Go where you try and tackle him. You really have to score on it. Keep moving, keep up, move around. Go! Get to this one, Gloria, get to this one, get to this one. Oh, one And we'll go, yeah. I might be the master as well. Round. Go, comes this one, comes this one, comes this one. Do you stop it, Kenny? Oh, you got to score right on the cone, actually. Place it on the cone. Can you make a low attack? Kenny, you want to make a low attack? Pass the ball, yeah. Kenny comes to this one, Kenny comes to this one. Nice, Gloria, good. And Gloria's doing that, so off the square. Give one example, you give one, you get low, and you're trying to reach for it. Just do a half speed. Make a low attack. Be gentle. Passing the ball, passing the ball. And Gloria comes to this one, Gloria comes to this one, go. Comes this one, Gloria comes to this one. Good, Gloria. Oh, nice. Can you see there? Gloria trying to reach and twist. A bit like a presenter gets the cone. Kenny's trying to drive that out. So just trying to create some more realistic happen. Good. And then last one, we'll play together that I've been doing. Then we'll want to get up to game speed, but we can't really play a game. We'll have you two against us two. You pass the ball, same thing, to each other, same thing. We can just track, we're just tracking, stay close. When the coach says go, Gloria, you can't pass, you just try to score a try. Okay. We have to tackle that. We'll go very gently. Then I can go passing. Go, Kevin, go, Kevin. Oh, we're going away. And they will do that. Sometimes they call a name, so I'm going to call a name this time. Gloria, go. Got to attack, Gloria, got to attack. And we've got to try and keep her out. Has the advantage, obviously allows a 2-on-1 tackle, so if they've tackled in a while, we've got a big advantage, and we can both try and slow it down. If you play in a small area, nice and easy, you're rigging for success. You want them to make that tackle, so we're making it as easy as possible. It also then lets you make sure everyone gets a good go. So can't be your strongest runner all the time. I will just alternate pretty much. Anyone got any others? Tackle.
Because I can regress a little bit by using a pad. Who's going to teach us to take the pad? Do you mind? So Steve's on the pad. Kenny, could you just be right there, nice and close, facing the other way? Up the pad. And I'm the coach or player. You can't see me in the middle. Okay, on, go. Steve's just got to pop out and go forward. And Kenny's got to try and turn, get his feet going, and then drive the pad back. I think it's better than just going and hitting a pad, because you've got to react. There's a little bit of game representative there. So as you come, you just choose either side, but actually come forward. Ready? Good, and get it back. Good. Good, good. And now we talk about trying to get square on, not just driving sideways. Or that one. Yeah. One final one on this. Another different, slightly different. Start on that cone. Start on that cone. Okay. This box. Okay. Steve, you can score anywhere along this line. Okay. Kenny, you just got to get up and stop him. Normally I'd put another cone out and say, don't let him get to the yellow cone. So get up really quickly. However, I'm going to be here, slightly in your way, so you've got to adjust and try and get to him. Does that make sense? Ready? Go! Good. Let's go again. So you go anywhere here, Steve. Ready? Go. Good, and drive and tackle pad or drive him back a little more. That's me. A couple of words to use, okay? Oh, one, kids will love this. I don't know whether they can do it or otherwise. So let's see. Okay, Kenny, you can take the pad. Here we go. Could you go back down to where the weights are? Steve, come up here. Don't you run away. Gladiators. Okay, on my first go, this is what gladiators. On my first go, you run out to the 5-meter line and back pedal, and then come back up and you're going to hit the pad. So don't worry too much about the tackling, this is just contact ready. So get up, all I want to hear is thump. Okay, get your shoulders, get your head in the right position. On my second go, Kenny, you just run straight. As hard as you can. Don't go as hard as you can. Try and get over this cone. Steve, you try and make sure he doesn't get to the cone. Ready? Go. Go. Pull and hit. And then you can make it more competitive by getting him to go earlier in the summer. That's my last pack for the time being anyway.
then we'll go on to tackle. Ruck.
Okay, we start with the oldies, but the goodies. We have to do this because this is yours, actually.
Oh, right, yep.
Okay, here you can go to the side, sorry. No background. On your stomach, body position, just to get your body position right on your stomach, both. Okay, when I say go, roll on your back, then roll on your stomach, then get up into then get back into the box and you're sumo wrestling to get the player out of the box. Yep, ready? Back, stomach, get him out of the box, sumo. Yeah, good. Okay, Steve, shut down the space quicker. Come shut the space down.
Okay.
And if they end up dancing, we just ask them what body positions would be better and so on. Ready? Go. Come on, get him out. Rest. Leg drive. Leg. Come on, what's going to work? Yeah. And so on. Yep. And you can go all the way around and end up with finalists if you so wish to. Okay. Good. Right. Oh, where am I going? Oh, you can take part here. Patch here, Kenny. That's great. Square. 1, 2, 3, coach 4. I'm just doing my game. Not very good. Okay. What are you going to do? Steve. Yep. On face that way. On your stomach. Good. When I say go, Steve, you're coming and you're clearing past the ball. However, I'm going to place the ball all over the place. You're just going to go on the ball and present it. And you try and step over.
I step over.
No, you present it, just dive and present that to Steve.
Okay.
Kenny will try and step over. And Steve will blast away. Okay. Ready? Go! Jump down, blast. Get past. Good. Go again. Ready? Go. Good, and blast. Yep. So just getting a bit of contact and a bit of continuity around the ruck in a very small area. Okay. Part of Rucky's strengthful presentation. You two, the two balls. Okay. Coming together. They're going to wrestle for the ball. Okay. When I clap, Steve, you're still going to have the ball. You've got to go to ground and present. You've got to try and grab the ball. Jackal. So you've got to try and make sure you get away from it. Ready? Wrestle. Go. Good. Okay. Now, let's go again. Okay, let's find another way. Ready? You're going to be presenting now. Okay, don't let them get it. Ready? Wrestle. Go. Back. Right away. Good. That's it. Fine. Well done. Well presented, actually. So we get the ball presentation in a contested manner. Bit of fun. 2s, 3s, 4s. You can be dealing with two groups here, most likely, or rotating people. Yeah. Good. Okay. Oh, everyone look at me. I do feel like okay. Head. Good. Now we're going to Steve, Kenny. Sorry. Well, Gory, you can take part. We're only going half pace. It's up to you. Okay? I'll call a name on the cones. Face me. I'll call a name and I'll place the ball on the side. Well, no, to start off with, if I place it over here, you're trying to win. It's over there, you're trying to win there. But it's a contest to the end of the pan. Ready? Go! Go! Contest. Good. Ready? And go! Contest. Good. And hold. Okay. Now, Kenny on that one. Steve on that one. When I place it, I'm going to call a name. That person is attacking, so they must go past the ball. The other person comes around the other side. So if I put it over here and I say Steve, Steve needs to come this way. Yeah, exactly. So I say Kenny, yep. Ready? Kenny. Good. And get through. And so on. So the contest. Oh. face the camera. Obviously face the camera, Gloria.
Okay.
Yes. Hold the ball. Okay. Yes. Same thing. If I say Steve, no, when I say go, sorry, my bad. You're going around this way. Steve, you're going around this way. Gloria, when I say go, you can present either way.
Okay.
Yeah? Go! Go, fight, get through, go! Go again. This time, Gloria, ignore when I say go. When I clap, you present. So it's going to be a little bit later, guys. Okay, go! Good, and contact. And just ruck through. Yeah? I know if we had someone on the ball, but otherwise you could have 2v2, perhaps the coach doing that sort of stuff as well. Yeah. Most of it enough. Is it enough or is it more or in any way useful?
I think that's a lot. So I think for ruck, tackle, and passing and evasion, is there anything else that we need to be aware of?
We were going to do a little bit of Scrum. Do you guys who needs Scrum?
Yeah, we don't as under nines, but maybe the others do.
Yeah, I'd love to see some scrum.
Roy, could you kick us off body position? Hey, some of your basic body position, whether it's crawling, things like that. Can I come in with a few? So normal body position practice, perhaps a 1v1, and then just start in. Yeah.
So we mostly use a happy cat and angry cat for let the kids know how to define the good body position. So Kenny, can you help me do the demo? So do you know what's the posture of the happy cat? Okay, so the like push up, so most 手可以擺埋地下，係啦，就咁趴低喺度就得啦。bend down，即係曲腳，係啦。So that's the happy cat pose. So you see a good body position, flat back, look up, 90 degrees. That's the basic idea. So if we do the angry cat, we'll be like that. So arch will have the curve, not good, strong body position. Okay, so I think the kids will more easy to get the idea and more easy for the coaches to let them get the position. Okay, I think that's simple. Everyone get the idea?
Just add one, could you do me happy cat again? Are you going to do the next movement? Are you about to do movement?
Not yet.
Oh, you do carry on, sir. I want to move.
Okay, that's the idea. So now we do the movement. So once they do the movement, the posture will be changed. So Kenny, so can you just climb 5 steps and let the kids get the same position? Okay, so everyone happy for that?
Just come in there. Kenny, you're right to come back for me. A lot of you will find your kids will cheat, and it's really hard to stop them. They don't do it well. So a nice challenge I like to do is, with adults, they put a ball on the back. Often kids are too small, so the ball falls off. So a cone is good. So I'll put a cone on their back and maybe more like a kid. Can he wobble a bit? Off you go. So then obviously if they wobble too much, can he wobble a lot? Then obviously really wobble. Just do a bad one. If they kind of wobble, be too big, yeah. They stick getting too big, then the game will fall off. Perhaps Gloria do actually. You might be, have a go. Do a bad example. Do the wobbly hips. If they wobble their hips a lot, go on to the angry cat, wobble your hips. So go wobble. Then we get like this. Obviously the cone falls off. So then it really forces good with the player be saying, okay, Gloria, how do you think you keep the cone on your back?
Keep look up and open your chest. So I think that's a simple idea.
So have a go. So this time, keep your head up. Turn your chest, keep that back flat. You go, keep looking forward. Good. Keep your chest back. Well done, Gloria. Look at that. Now the cone's down your back. Kids like that, I found I did this with a bunch of kids recently. As soon as we brought the cone in, they started doing it really well. Without the cone, they just messed around. So, yeah. Great.
So then we move on to 1v1.
Yes.
So can Steve and Kenny help me do the demo as well? So just I can grab one side, one each side. Again, back to the same idea, like just now. So they will give each other resistance. So they have to push each other. Ready, go.
Don't put in too much isometric. Good.
Okay, great.
So one of the ideas here is they don't get in against each other immediately, it just becomes a fight. So isometrically there, they just have to hold the position. If they don't hold the position, they fall on their face. So they have to rely on each other.
Okay, so can we move on?
Okay,
So
moving in.
now we will do the 2v1. So like one hooker and one prop.
Triangle, yeah.
Okay.
So one prop and one hooker, and the other one just try to give them resistance. Okay, say bend down. So you can see, Betty will try to give them resistance, and the Kenny and Steve has to keep square feet. Okay, so that's the idea. That's more like real Scrum situation. Keep moving, but the front row they need the ability to keep them stable. So that's the idea.
Yeah. So they shouldn't move their feet. So as I'm wrestling around, I've got to connect and just stay really, really strong.
So can we do that 2v2?
Yes. Yeah. It's hard. I think it's harder in some ways 2v2 because you got two wrestling. They'll really split apart. You could do it 2 and 3, Gloria in as a second row. So 3v1, same thing. They've all got to really work really hard together to stay in position, and I'll just try and move these guys. She's got to stay strong, and no one moves.
2v2 would probably just be a straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we move to 3v1 already.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the idea for the Scrum.
2v2 for me would be more 2 and 2. It's coming in, and for us to try and actually control our body position. So in 2, we'll try and go down and then we'll try and come up, rather than pushing and wrestling, because it's just going to turn into a shit fight, for want of a better language. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so we're good. Okay, and now let's drop, down, and up. Drop, and up. Now you two extend. Extend forward. We go backwards slightly, just keep our feet over your feet, Gloria. We extend forward. Yeah. And hold. So go down, up. One extend forward. The others have to adapt without moving their feet, and then the others extend forward. And then you can start building up a little bit more pushing in the rest.